Here's what's going on, guys. We got this D16 and came in for a tune, but we've noticed it needs a bunch of little things. Yeah, three. Yeah, those three. That's.
And then.
Okay, so we need to change the TPS. Those three. That's the idle motor. So I'll.
And then the two from the idle motor.
That's the air temp sensor. So he's got those backwards. I'll move the air temp sensor, and I'll get that plugged into this. Those two will go to this. So when you use this motor and this wiring harness, you got 3 wires for the idle motor. We're gonna eliminate the orange one. We're just gonna use the yellow with a black stripe, which is 12-volt power on all Hondas, and then we're gonna use the blue with a black stripe. We'll connect those and we'll take those to the IAC, and that should fix that. Another thing we need to do is fix this fuel filter. So this is a carbureted style fuel filter. In any kind of fuel injection, we're gonna take this thing out in a heartbeat. In fact, just touching it, my fingers are soaked. So it's already on its way out. And then, yeah, go from there. So, game on. Anybody wondering why I use these as strippers? I've actually made a custom notch inside of them, so they work like flawless. It's not normally what you do, but I've custom made my tools to fit me and how I work, so. And I suggest you guys do the same thing, do what you do. There's always gonna be somebody that tells you you can do something a different way, but do it your way, but do it right, and you'll be good. So I'm using a regular air temperature sensor wire with air temperature sensor wire, so it's pretty simple. It's just color to color. I'm gonna do the W, which is basically I'm making a hook, and then I'm turning, and I'm wrapping the wire. Need a solid connection. So you can tug on that now, even without it even being soldered yet, so we know it's good. I recommend the W. Some people like to just wrap them and then wrap wire. This works for me. Another thing you need to do is check that he's got the right crush washer in here. A lot of people forget it and don't understand what it actually does. And there you go, see? It is missing it. So this fuel rail itself, if you look, does not have holes drilled up through here. And so this style mushroom nut goes on, and it'll have, looks like, we call it spider washer or whatever, but it's not called that, but that's what we call it around here. So we put the fitting on, and then that washer actually allows the fuel to come past the banjo inside here, and then comes out and then shoots through that hole, and that's what fills the fuel rail. Without that spider looking washer, what it does is it clogs the fuel and doesn't allow it to work right, or causes a leak. Either way, we're fixing it. All right, there it is. That's the washer we're needing, but it's what it is. Find out what's going on here. All right, so I still got a check light. Oh, we still can't go live, and we still don't have anything here. So we need to check fuses. Something isn't quite right yet. All right, and use continuity checker. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. And got something there. Just use what's in front of me for tools. And that is the backup, battery backup. So that is important. So I'm gonna change this fuse and see if that fixes their issue. So this one's gonna be a fight, but guess what? I will win in the end. All right, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna open up our Hondata. First thing you wanna do is come in here and register. So we've already registered the board after we soldered it. but if you just got a new setup, you want to go in here and register it. And then we're going to go pick a calibration. So we're going to just come over here and pick a stock TP28. That'll get us going. We'll upload that. Now we're going to run through everything and we're going to disable. I don't need to disable any of that. Protection, let's turn the fan on a little early. I like to do that. I like to not have the rev limiters hit so dang hard. Messes up your life a little bit. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna do the TPS cal. So we're off the throttle. We're off the throttle. We off the throttle?
Yeah.
Oh, then we got a problem. Floor it. Oh, maybe it'll work. Let's see. A little bit out of adjustment. Let's see what this looks like real quick. TPS, alright, floor it. Alright, cool. It's gonna work out. There we go.
We're pretty off on the bottom number?
It just needed, yeah, it needs advanced some with the sensor. Alright. We got some 440 eBay injectors. So dead times are gonna be kind of like, I'm gonna have to work that out. It's gonna take me a bit. Because I'll have to find out what the car likes. It's awesome to have the data, but when you don't, you kind of got to make the data. Got some new plugs here. Gapped all sweet. Alright, we're back in here. We're going to try to get this thing fired up. Oh yeah. You want to go check for fuel leaks and stuff real quick? Or have, yeah. I'm going to go and sync it in a second. But we got a little quirks all worked out. Codes are gone. Idle's a little high. So we may have a vacuum leak. So it could be a vacuum hose, a gasket. I'm going to play the idle here real quick and just see if that changes my life at all. Right. Down some. You want to check for vacuum leaks? Alright, Jamie's out there checking for leaks. So I'm still idling around 1400. It is cold, but 1900 is a little steep. And right now we're just roughing things out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just make it run, you know? No, that is pretty simple. On the stock map sensor, so I don't have to do anything in there. There's no boost control in it. I'm gonna cancel that. There's no boost control. Boost cut's at 9 pounds. Probably leave it in that area just because this D16, you know, it just doesn't need it. 440 injectors. Get the gear comps and everything. Go check out what he's doing. Could be cool. Ha. What about around the throttle body? Now we're gonna go inside. We're gonna hit set timing because we're just gonna lock the distributor in place. So we want to be live, which the lightning bolt little deal there, it is. Sorry, let it focus in there. So we're live. Now I'm gonna come up here to online and I hit set timing. Okay, now that's 16 degrees. Now we have to make the engine match that, and the reason being is if the two don't correlate and aren't together, then either we could be way retarded on the timing or advanced. And if we're on the advanced side, then we're gonna hurt something. If we're on the retarded side, we ain't gonna make no power. Alright, so you gotta retard the timing a little bit. It's coming back towards it. Right there, that's it. Hope you're all digging what I got going on. We're gonna see if the silver bullet can throw down 180, 200 horsepower. What are the bets? Somewhere in the middle. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time that we party. Bring this baby up to 10. Important to have a good dyno driver. You let things run away from you, you can run away pretty fast. We are going to need to check the plumbing on the gate though. Boost cut. So we got to check the Wastegates.
Controller with a couple T's and what looks to be another homemade manual boost controller also.
Oh my goodness. Microsoft went down 3 points. Oh my goodness.
That's just pushed in there. Here, hold on. Show everybody that.
This is what we find. I mean, it's just some people are trying to make something work. I'm going to go ahead and take this out. I'm going to tap the hole. I'm going to put a fitting in straight into the boost pipe and we'll be good. Computer, give me more power.
Enhance.
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 Interpolate.
Interpolate. Enhance. Interpolation.
Need a little bit more here. Enhance.
It probably is the fact that it's the Y with the Y. Hey, it's what we got, so let's crank apart. Boost cut. Boost cuttage. We're cutting the boost, man. Cutting it off.
Needs more cowbell.
We got all the cowbell. Dude, the clutch, man. Here we go again. We're gonna have to put a clutch in it and get back to the drawing board. But for today, that's all she wrote. So we got the customer with silver bullet, at least worked out, or at least a direction to go. It's a good project. He'll have a lot of fun with it. We're just gonna have to keep dialing it in. We're gonna have to change the clutch out, obviously, and get the wastegate in order too, because it kept overboosting, and I don't think that's gonna work for him very much. So. You ready to see what's going on, guys?